What is up, y'all? It's your girl Brand New, and I'm back in the building. And this time I'm back with a recap of Married to Medicine. This is season 6, episode 7. Okay, so episode starts back out. We got Contessa. She is just got out of surgery and she looks good. Her husband is happy that, she made it out okay. She has a really good husband. I really like their relationship. They really seem very supportive of each other, and they seem like they have a lot in common, which is very important in a marriage. So they are solid. So we basically see, her, she gets to go home. Like, what was it, the next day or later on that day or whatever? Yeah, probably the next day. She was looking good and ready to head home. She was in her wheelchair. So that's what happened with Contessa. Okay. So next they have Quad. And she is, dancing around with some girls and trying on clothes. Well, she ain't dancing around. She's trying on clothes. I don't know why the fuck I said all of that. And then we got Toya and Eugene and they boys. And Eugene, all I noticed is he was telling the little boy, well, this is Avery, this is my wife. I guess the boy, he liked to sleep with Toya. Now that boy, he looks just like fucking Toya. Oh my God, that boy is her twin, if I have ever seen it. Okay, so next we have Heavenly. And she comes and finds Daddy. Daddy is playing some music, honey, in his little studio. And Heavenly is just like, Daddy, why you didn't come out by the car in the driveway? Why wasn't you waiting on me? She just drive me crazy. How she be talking to him. They are so cute together. He's all calm. He already knows she on some shit. Cause he's just like, well, I heard you coming. Shit, you was fussing when you was upstairs. I thought that was funny and cute. So she ends up telling him that the trip pretty much went good. And she's happy that Jackie and Simone was there for her. And then he said that he was proud of her because she could have just swept all of those problems that she had under the rug, all of those questions that she had about her past. And, she went and faced it. So, yeah, it's something to be proud of. I'm real proud of Heavenly. That's my girl. Next, we got the scene with Contessa and them badass kids. Damn, your mother done had surgery. I know that they kids, but I would have had to tell them, look, I love you all, but I need y'all to get your ass. Sit over here, Ray. Sit right by me. Stop being all damn wild. But that's how kids are when they are excited to see their parents. But, yeah, I would have had, her kids are kind of wild. But, it was an interesting point when, she's laying in the bed and her oldest child, a little girl, walks up and she says to her mom, because Contessa is explaining to the kids what she kind of had done, kind of just telling them so much, not telling them everything. But the girl was like, well, am I going to have that? And Contessa was just like, no, you're fine. Everything is fine, and that's in the moment. But in her confessional, she's just like, I had to tell her that. That was all that was coming to my head. But I honestly don't know if she would have to have a mastectomy when she gets older. So that was sad. And, she felt bad. And I really, my heart goes out to Contessa for having to deal with all of that. That really is a lot. And it's heartbreaking that you have a daughter and she asks you that question and you can't really tell her the truth because you just don't know, really sad. So next we got Jackie and Curtis, and they pretty much talk about the trip that Jackie had with Heavenly, and Jackie just came to the conclusion that Heavenly grew up the way a lot of African Americans did, with parents that wanted the best for their kids but maybe didn't go didn't go, I don't know, you want the best for your kids, but you end up overdoing it, is what I should say. You overdo it with all this weird ass shit, like having the lights on all the time, telling kids they can only stay in the house, can't go really far down the street, like little shit you're doing to protect them, you overdo it. And that is very true. I think a lot of parents do that, a lot of us, and that's for probably any, I always go off on the 50s, 60s, and 70s, but that's probably everybody. Everybody do little weird shit with their parenting to protect their children. So we all be thinking we doing the right things, and maybe, maybe it's too much, maybe it's not enough, It was interesting what Curtis said. He was pretty much telling Jackie, well, I didn't go through all of that. We had like 13, 14 kids in our family, so we didn't screw up a lot and this, that, and the third. And some people, they are blessed to have very good parents. I think, though, all parents fuck up on one area. You could be a good provider, but maybe you wasn't there all the time for the child's events. I mean, parenting is very tricky. I do believe spending time with the child is more important than spending all this money on the child. Yes, children like to have money spent on them, but at the end of the day, all children really want your time and really want you to be present with them. I think that means the world to them. Now, here we go again. More motherfuckers on this show looking for a house. Can't you motherfucker? And I believe y'all was looking for a house, Jackie and Curtis. What was this? A couple of years back. So now we back on this kick. So I wish y'all get y'all damn houses and get settled in, honey. But yes, they're looking for a house. And I was just like, ooh. But I am happy that they have came full circle. Well, not full circle, I should say, but they are doing better, I should say. They're goofing around. I thought it was cute when he told her, oh, well, I'm having some sinus issues. I want to go see a real doctor. And she was just like, oh, what's a real doctor? He was like, from the neck up, what did he say? From the waist up, And I thought that shit was so motherfucking funny because, Jackie, what is she, a gynecologist? And then she was like, well, let me check you with my hands. And then he was like, oh, those fingers that you do what you do with. And then I had to think about it because I thought he was accusing her of masturbating, but he was telling her her job. You know how she got to put her fingers and shit in people, so... Crazy. It was so funny, though. I cracked up. Okay, so next we got Toya and Eugene, and they pretty much are taking their children to see their new house being built. I thought this was a very cute scene. I thought Toya looked good with that hair wrap on her head and her hair. I liked it. I also noticed that Eugene lost a lot of weight. He looks very good. Keep it up, Eugene. You look very nice. But yeah, they pretty much let the boys see the house and let them know that that's where they'll do junior high, high school, college, whatever the hell they plan on doing. And then one of the sons had stated that he really likes his school and that, he doesn't want to have to leave. And Toya was kind of sensitive to that because I think they would have to go to a different school once they move into that home. So Toya was, battling with, how they're going to deal with that. And it's a big deal. And Eugene was like, no, it's not. How many friends do you have from when you were 6 or 7 years old? And then Toya named one friend and she was like, and he was like, well, that was just one. And she was like, so I can't help it that I have long-term friendships and you don't. Toya, you're just clingy, honey. You're clingy and you're very pressed because I watched your behavior on this episode and it was not cute at all. It wasn't cute. Toya, you are another one. I be trying to like you, whores, and then you just you change on me. You know, I gotta go in. I do like Toya. I think she's fun, but I just felt like this episode, she showed her ass, and I'm not here for it. Mariah, you showed your motherfucking ass too. I'm gonna get to your ass too. Okay, so next we have Cecil, Simone, and their boys. Simone and Cecil's son, I should say. I don't know his name, but the one that's in college is back home. I guess he's at home on break. I think he completed his first year, so that's good. That one son, what's his name? I believe Michael. He is something else. He be getting them in together, honey. He be reading the shit out of them, letting them know, like, huh? I'm gonna get to it. Y'all know what I realized? Simone reminds me of K. Michelle mixed with Regina King. And I know it don't seem like it, but like Regina King's teeth and how she talk, and then she kind of talks like K. Michelle and acts like her with some of the stuff she says. You just really got to pay attention to it. But yeah, those are the two that Simone reminds me of. Okay, so let's get to the motherfucking point. Basically, when Cecil and Simone was having dinner with their sons, they end up talking about moving back in together. Cecil is the one that brought this up. And Simone had an issue with it. She was just like, well, I've been independent for a while. I'm used to my house being clean. I'm just used to, being by myself. She went all into that thing. Okay, I feel two different ways about that. I feel a certain way about Simone, period, and how she has been acting in her marriage. And let me just get to it. I'll say it right now since we're talking about Simone. Simone needs to give to her man. Simone is always looking to receive. That's an issue with Simone. And Simone doesn't want to move back in with Cecil. I don't know if she still wants to be married to him. I question that. Because there was a point where he was hugging all over her, and I'm going to get to it. And she was just kind of moving away, and yeah, they was laughing and having a good time, but it was just weird. It's like, do you want the man or not? You got a nice looking man here. He looked like he's making an effort from what I can see. I was really sitting up there looking like, damn, is there something that he's doing behind closed doors that's making you, it's kind of like she keeps pushing him away. She keeps pushing away, and Cecil is just like, well, what's the problem with moving in? Why do you keep, making these excuses for why you don't want to do it? Like, we all need to get under one roof, and I don't know. It's like she wasn't trying to have it. She was just saying, oh, well, we'll take that idea slow and, we'll see. And did y'all notice Cecil with his red J's on? I was like, okay, Cecil. Cecil is sexy as hell to me. Okay, I'm going to just come out with it. Sexy to me. I would date Cecil. Fine. He is nice looking. And you got Simone just act like she don't fucking want him. Girl, you better go ahead and work that shit out with that man before somebody else do. I'm going to just tell you like that. Okay? You either go work it out or let him go. But I wonder, y'all, is he doing shit behind the scenes? Because, we can't see that. So, because why would she act like that? And Simone is an intelligent woman. So I'm just hoping, Simone, there's a reason for why you be pushing Cecil away. Okay, so next we have Contessa. She is healing Mariah and their their mutual friend that they have. I forgot her old girl's name. Y'all know who she is. But she's both of their friend. And I guess she's gonna be on the show a little bit. Y'all know they always introducing a new one. So I guess she was in undergrad with Contessa. And it was nice that Mariah brought her, what is that, a plant? It was nice what she brought by, flowers, whatever the hell it was. Contessa, honey, I love you with that hair. That curly ass hair, that shit is cute. I love what Mariah had on in the scene, that black. I'm going to say something later. I'll say it later when all the girls are together on what I noticed. But yeah, Mariah just telling Contessa, like, girl, you don't look like you then came out of surgery and you look good. And Contessa's just like, girl, I feel like I fought Layla Ali, honey. Okay. So next, we got Miss Quad. Okay. Quad, you need your ass whooped for what's wrong with your mother's wig. Your wig fucked up. That ponytail to the side. Take that shit off your head. Take that shit off. Stop playing. Like, y'all remember in, what was that, what motherfucking movie was that? Was that Nutty Professor? He was like, I heard of dreadlocks, but shit locks, take that shit off your head. Yes, Quad, you need to do just that. Take that shit off. What was that? A bad lace front? Like, no. Cynthia Bailey, Quad, you need to get with her. She does the side pony good. You got I'ma drag y'all that got money and your hair is fucked up. There is no reason. You got more money. And there are better wigs than that. I did not like her hair, y'all. It looked a fool. It just did not look good. She could have pulled that off by wearing her real motherfucking hair in the front. And then doing a weave ponytail. Wrap that shit around and have it. If it was straight, then it would have been cute, but it was all crinkled. She pretty much talking to her mother about Dr. G and how she had to move out and why am I still here dealing with this, because they had a real bad argument on her birthday. Finally, you got your ass up, because I was asking you the same damn thing, because I feel like, Quad, it was a part of you that felt like you deserved that. That's why you stayed for so long. Who the hell else stays in a house with a motherfucker they ain't speaking to and that, telling you he been taking care of you since the day he met you and, all the shit he been doing? I would have been left his ass. Fuck that. But Quad, you ain't you knew that you were not innocent either. You knew you was with him for the wrong reasons. You was, and you go get your ass on that Hollywood Unlocked talking about he didn't make that much more money than I did. He had more coins than you, bitch. Admit it. Well, I wasn't with him for the money. They were not. She was not, like, when I watched them old episodes with them, y'all, she was not into him. She was not into him. They did have the one time she did a really big party for him. What was that, season 4? I think that's when I started watching it. And yeah, it looked like she cared, wanted to make him happy. But their relationship never looked real to me. But yeah, that is pretty much what she talked about with her mother and whoever else that was. So Mom's wig was a fool. I was just like, damn, y'all got more money than me. And this is how we looking. Quad, you look good in your confessional with that bob. She need to just keep her hair like that. And crinkle, you look bad. And that dress you had on, that navy blue dress, bad. You look good. But don't do that shit with that side ponytail and that lace front like that. Don't do it. Next, we got Simone and Cecil. They getting ready to head. I know that not Cecil. He not going to the parties. Simone is going to meet up with the other girls, Jackie and Quad and all of them. So they go sit down, have their little powwow. But She looked a fool with that outfit she had on. Looked a fool. You and Jackie got these lean bodies. Y'all all small and lean. Quad is the only one, in my opinion, on this show that's like lean like that represents her body, that has cute outfits on. Quad, you need to take Jackie and Simone shopping. You and Toya, take them shopping. All of y'all need to hang out and donate tips. Jackie and Simone can get Toya to mature and get Quad to fucking open up, and then Toya and Quad, y'all could give them fashion advice and how to look like a lady and be sexy and know when to turn it on and off and stop dressing like a damn doctor. And I was looking at Jackie at the powwow they about to go to. I said, why are you and Simone dressed like y'all going to a motherfucking revival? Like, that is another reason why Housewives is more my show, because they give me fashion. They give me light. Well, everybody probably except for Candy. Candy can't really dress like that. I love Nene's clothes. Sometimes though, Nene, I love you, but you be having some curtains on. But Nene, she dresses good. I love those clothes at Swag Boutique. So, but y'all don't give me my fashion. I think Toya gives it to me, and Quad and Mariah, and then Heavenly is pretty good as well, and then it's just downhill. Contessa is hit or miss. I mean, y'all just don't give it to me with the fashion. But Simone is pretty much telling Cecil that she hopes that Quad shows up to the girls get together tonight, and he's just like, well, you know, she's been going through a lot, and you remember all the shit that we was going through, so you know how that is. And I'm glad that he reminded her of that, because I feel like sometimes Simone forgets that. Like, bitch, just last year you had your issues as well, you know. So did y'all see Simone popping her booty on Cecil? I was like, girl, you're not even doing that right. Damn, let me show you how that shit done, sis. Girl, Simone, you need to go to some sexy classes. And you're very beautiful. You got that petite body. You're pretty. You got that Regina King thing going on. You know, you, AK and slash K Michelle a little bit, you know, with your kind of demeanor. But she doesn't have a clue. I was like, you could be really popping that ass on Cecil. Like, girl, he's so fine. Like, come on. Simone. Oh, no. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So we're at the party with the girls, and before the girls get there or whatever, the Jarretts, and that's the woman and her husband, I guess they are throwing the party or whatever. So Aiden, he's dancing and shit, acting a damn fool. He cracked me the fuck up, y'all, when he was dancing and Mariah was like, you are my Apollo, I am Phaedra, honey. You just sit there and you look cute. Please stop dancing. I was cracking the fuck up because that shit does look embarrassing. If my man was dancing like Aiden, I'd be like, I'm about to walk up out of here. Like, please stop. It was funny as shit, but you don't want that to be your man doing that. I feel you, Mariah. Just sit there and be cute. That's the part I want you to play. The Dr. Jarrett lady, what is she? Is she a dentist, I believe? Is that what they said she is? I believe. I love her blonde hair. It's real pretty. Okay, so Mariah and Toya, they walk up and they're talking to these people that's at the party. Anyways, I want to talk about what Mariah said about Simone's outfit. She was like, it's sexy and it's wrong and I love it. Yes, Mariah, it was very wrong. That she should be showing her arms. It just, who the fuck wears that? Didn't we wear that type of shit back in 99 or something? Like, Simone, no. You all, and then you talking about she got her legs out. That was good, but she need to show her arms. And we see that athletic body that she has. Like, she just, no, 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 no. Jackie walks in with her motherfucking, house coat on. Her motherfucking church dress. You would have thought it was a church. She's another one. You know, you always bragging. You so proud about how thin you are. Show your body. She just looks... No, you gotta be sexy for your man. Show them titties a little bit. You know, sometimes your man don't want you to show your titties, but they want to see them motherfuckers though. They do. They want you to surprise them though. If you got titties, Jackie, I'm not sure if you got them because you look like you got a curtain on. Okay, so let's talk about the fashions at this party. Toya looked good. Toya, for the most part, gets it right. Quad looked beautiful. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. The dress, you look like you could have had a bigger size quad, just a little bit bigger on your dress, baby, but that's how you supposed to be looking. So far I see Toya and Quad. I mean, I forgot how everybody else is looking. I'm gonna have to... Mariah looked decent. You know, that's not nothing I would have worn, but it wasn't bad. She looked good in her green, so... Before we get to Quad and all the girls, and they little interaction they about to have... something the mother said to Quad. I don't know. It was the mother and some other lady, y'all. I forgot who the fuck it was. An auntie. I don't know. Sister. Forgot. Anyways, the mother told Quad she doesn't have to talk about her marriage issues with the girls. That sounds good in theory. It does. You know, you don't divulge too much and this, that, and the third, but this is the thing, Mom. She's on this show where everybody has shared their motherfucking experiences, whether they were ashamed, embarrassed, and whatnot. So, Quad is getting a lesson in life not to marry somebody for the wrong reasons. That is all it is. It's really not that deep. So she should share because everybody else has to fucking share. And this whole thing of, oh, when it's Quad, then it's okay that she's quiet and separate and, you know, and I will say this, they was getting on her too much. See, it's two things that's going on. I understand how Quad feels. I am a person myself that likes to, if I'm going through a lot, I like to be alone. But at the same time, I would understand the premise of the show for me to open up and talk with the girls because that's what y'all are on the show to do. If it was somebody else, you would think that they would. When it was Jackie, it was okay and you was all in her face and being there for her, but you have to allow Quad for other people to be there for you, and I feel like you haven't really did that. But once I get on that, I realize why you are the way you are with them. Because they getting so damn offended. Like Toya. Toya, you fucked up. So Toya and Quad hug and here go Toya. Well, man, this is like the second time we done seen you in a month. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Be happy that you're seeing her. Be happy that you are seeing her. Like, I'm not with that ambush shit. You know, y'all did what y'all did on that other episode, and I was here for it because I was sick of Quad running away. But now that y'all see where she's at mentally and emotionally, you back the fuck off. Don't keep prying and begging. I'm telling you, you don't do that to people. You tell them that you want them to open up. You are here for them. Y'all have already did that. You've exhausted that. Now you're going to give her more of a reason to keep things in. I think they was having a conversation, and Quad was about to reveal some information, and it's just like, oh, well, shit, now that Toya is talking like this, I don't know, and, Toya, you can't be so fucking abrasive. Mariah, your ass was wrong, too. Then, Toya, for you to say, damn, well, she's coming back around, and I'm starting to feel like Greg. What the fuck does her husband have to see? That's how I know you reaching and you being messy and you being petty. What the fuck does her soon-to-be ex-husband have to do with y'all? This is why she don't trust y'all. This is why she's hanging with the bitches at Sister Circle over y'all, because of this type of energy. Just let her settle in, talk to her, ask questions. Whenever you want to engage with someone that's going through a lot, you ask questions and you get answers. Don't sit up there and insinuate and assume and, keep poking the motherfucking bear. And then when the bear responds, you in your motherfucking feelings, which is what Mariah did. So we have a little weird moment where we got Toya turning to Jackie saying, damn, it's so awkward in here. It's so weird. It's so uncomfortable. The problem is you, bitch. Keep your mouth shut and just be in the moment and stop trying to come at Quad and want her to open up to you and let her work through that. Don't be so damn aggressive. Just calm down. Thank God Heavenly showed up, because it was just already going wrong from that point on. But Heavenly came and made it about her and Daddy. I am so glad to see Daddy out of that damn uniform. That damn Daddy. No, he would. Normally, Daddy comes right in his motherfucking scrub. So Daddy had on a nice coat, shirt. Hey, I'm here for it. Nice color on you, Damon. Even the Dr. Jarrett lady looked nice in her dress. That's okay. That was nice. But it's just ridiculous to just dress so boring, Jackie and Simone. And y'all got too much money for this. So Heavenly greets everybody, honey, and comes on and sits down. She looks nice. So Mariah begins telling the girls that her and Dr. Jarrett went to see Contessa. Contessa is looking good. She's pushing through. I thought that was funny when Mariah said that. And here goes stupid ass Toya. Toya, this is why they call you Tacky Toya. You were getting better, bitch. You was getting better, and now you back where you started with this bullshit. This woman came out of surgery. She got 3 babies. She don't really have no relationship with her parents. Her mother is gone. Father on his last leg. Her life is hectic enough. And you a selfish ass bitch, Toya. All you could try to say is, well, friends call friends before they do stuff like that. She ain't said nothing to me. Jackie was looking like, bitch, y'all not even on good terms. What is you even mad about? The girl didn't have Toya. You care about mediocre things. Contessa was right about you, because you care about the most mediocre of things. There are things that are important, bitch, and there are things that are not important, and you are the furthest thing from Contessa's mind. If she just came out of fucking surgery to save her life so she could be there for her kids, she ain't think about you, bitch. And they all in a confessional was just clowning Toya you look stupid. That girl ain't thinking about you. I love my girl Heavenly. I fuck with Heavenly. I love her. She gets Simone together about her approach to her marriage, which is fucked up, because I agree with Heavenly. She was pretty much telling Simone that your man, he needs respect and he needs love, and he needs sex. So that's pretty much what she was telling her. Respect, and I think it was not love, but and sex. Respect and sex. And because y'all know Simone ain't giving up no cootie cat right now, honey. You can't keep leaving Cecil high and dry. That's your problem on this show. Quad, Jackie, bitch. Like, how many fucking examples on this show do you need to see when you can't leave that man dry? And I'm not sitting up here saying that gives him the right to cheat. Cheating is a choice. But you got to do your part in your relationships. And those three, they don't want to do their part in their relationships. I see some of that. I do see some of that. Dr. Gito was an asshole. I will say that. Curtis, asshole. I mean, some of these guys, they do have asshole ways, but I did get where Heavenly was coming from. Because she was letting motherfucker Simone know that is what you have to do, bitch, to maintain your relationship. That's why your shit fucked up now, because you looking at your relationship in this one-sided ass manner to where he's supposed to be pleasing you and you don't have to do shit and you could take your motherfucking time. And no, you better get to coming around that mountain before another bitch do. I'm just saying. Why y'all think he was hanging with that female friend? Come on now. I'm just playing, but y'all see where I'm going on. And pretty much at first that motherfucker Cecil was backing out of what Heavenly was saying a little bit. But they ended up coming around him and Curtis and was like, yeah, she's absolutely correct. And you know, Simone, in my opinion, she just wants to keep fighting about it. You know, she's a fight to be right type of person and she holds grudges. So as long as she could get rid of that, they could help their marriage and drop them fucking draws, bitch. Another dumb move, Toya, was you trying to accidentally throw your ass on Curtis, hoping he passed some test. He don't need to pass no test for your silly ass. That's for Jackie to put him through. So you out of line for that as well. That's another strike against your ass tonight. Quad tells Jackie they have their little one-on-one, and Quad just basically tells Jackie she feels alone. She feels like she's by herself. And Jackie just kept saying, well, I want to be there for you. All of us want to be there for you. It's two different things going on. They want to be there for Quad, but then again, I think that Quad is just ready to... I think Quad is going to be okay once she starts dating again and getting... Because they say, honey, the best way to get over one man is to get under a new one. And don't I know it, child? So, yeah, you have to... move on from that situation with Dr. G, all that toxic energy. And once she get with somebody else, I think it's going to be better. I think that is something that the girls cannot do. You know how you need certain things, but you don't want it from certain people? Because there is some backbiting and backstabbing in this group. I mean, let's be real. So she could share with maybe you and Simone and Heavenly, but I don't think she really wants to share with everybody, because everybody don't have the right intentions when it comes to her motherfucking business. Aiden, what the hell is wrong with you sitting up here asking about where the hell is Greg? Where the hell you been at, nigga? They ain't together no more. And Mariah kept saying, ooh, just shut up. Aiden, be quiet. No, don't worry about why Greg ain't there. I'll tell you about it later. Like, damn. And Quad was like, I don't know where Gregory is. Maybe he's in a hotel room. That shit was funny as shit. So Quad and Toya have their little moment of kind of, I guess, rehashing what they were getting into it about before. And Mariah jumps in. Mariah, this is my issue with you. No one gives a fuck that you brought Quad on this show. I don't give a fuck what you did for her. She doesn't owe you shit. And Mariah represents certain people out in the world that maybe helped you get your start, and they always feel like they are entitled to your life. And you're not entitled to speak on this woman's life. You know damn well she don't like you. And I knew you was trying to start shit with her at that other get together at Heavenly's house when you was trying to give her her purse. Like, leave her shit alone. I hate when I'm going through something and there's some bitch that know that I don't like her. She keeps trying to fucking talk to me. You know what it comes off as? You're bitter and you looking to start some shit. You see all the shit that this girl is going through and you claim to know her so much and care so much about her, but you keep poking the bear and fucking with her. Now when she get the blowing up on your ass and my Candy Burris Tucker voice, honey, then it's gonna be a problem. And there, right there, you got Quad said, well, thanks, Mariah. Now the girls will have to find out later about what's going on with me and what I'm going through. See, if y'all would shut the fuck up and stop trying to start shit with her, maybe she can open up. Just when I thought Heavenly was gonna say something nice and philosophical about Mariah, she was like, I just think it's a blessing that she's been the way that she is. And, you know, she's been testing me. And it's just a blessing to be around, you know, her. Because she's such a low down, dirty bitch. I said, that motherfucking Heavenly won't ever give it up, honey. Funny. I know Heavenly meant that. Simone gets off into this thing that she's learned so much about Jackie and Simone and their friendship, and she feels closer to Simone. They show Jackie and Simone holding hands. Simone grabbed Jackie's hand so quick. Simone, you don't grab Cecil's hand though, honey. That's the problem. I like what Heavenly said at the end in her confessional. She said that I hope that Quad gets to a point to where she at least feels comfortable with sharing some of the things that she's going through with some of the ladies. And I like how she phrased that because she can't share it with all of y'all. Not Toya and not Mariah. I don't think they have her best interests at heart. So that's just how I feel about that. And I felt what Heavenly said on that. All right, you guys. I know y'all was like, did she forget about us? I didn't forget about my babies, honey. Y'all my brand fans. So this was Married to Medicine. That is my time, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl, Brand New, and I am out.